Today I am going to finish up my Shades of Gray June challenge for the 30 days of ATCs in June of 2017. I learned of this project hashtag ATCAday 2017 from Peg Robinson, and there is a link to her channel in the description box below. Now I think I've shown you through week 3. I think I've shown you number 24, which would be the end of week 3. So I have worked on 24 through 29. I'm going to do 30 today, and I've also completed 31 through 36 because I want to put these on a sheet. I have already prepared backgrounds. I'm going to put these in my composite art journal, and I prepared backgrounds which match the background of the ATCs, and I'm going to put these 9 to a page. I have 2 pages, and I'm going to do front and back of both of them, but I have to prepare the holders for them, which I think I'm going to make out of page protectors. But that will be another project by itself. I just want to complete week 4 in this video. So I'm going to follow the same format that I did for the other weeks. And this is the photo that I've chosen, Shades of Gray. I already have my background, ATC. I am altering these Childcraft encyclopedias, and rather than throw the photos away, I'm fussy cutting them out of here, and I'm using them on my ATCs, and I'm calling it Shades of Gray because these are all black and white photos. I have fallen in love with these vintage black and white photos. And because it's a Childcraft encyclopedia, it's all about children. So I'm just going to complete number 30 here, and this will be the final one of my set. I thought that I would do that while I was talking to you. It won't take long. I'm doing gluing my photograph to the background. I'm using Elmer's glue. You could use a glue stick on these, whatever your preference is for gluing. And I think I'm just going to put it right like this. And then I do trim off the edge here, trim off the bottom of the photo if it doesn't fit. And I'm using some gray paint. On these are Tim Holtz flashcards, have different words on them. And I am wanting a gray wash over these, so I just smear some gray paint on there. It looks like I'm painting it out, but if I take my paper towel while the paint is still wet and just blot it on there, sort of give it a wet wash, so to speak. Does not have to be perfect. There's nothing in these ATCs that are perfect. In fact, I'm wanting just a little bit more on this M. There we go. Dry this really quick. It says cherish on the back, doesn't it? Then I take my black marker and just edge it. Here again, not trying to be perfect about it, just getting a little black border to make it stand out when I put it on the ATC. I find that while I'm working, if I work free and loose and don't worry about being precise, I find that my artwork turns out a lot better. Because if I try to be precise and then I make a mistake, then it stands out like a sore thumb. When I don't try to be precise, if there are mistakes, well, there are mistakes all over the place. And it becomes distressed. It becomes not only distressed, but free and loose. And I'm going to put mother, the word mother, right like this, I believe. And then I've been using this PEBO paint marker. I've been using the red on all of them to border it. And I've already talked about how I don't like to have to shake these things to get the paint flowing. Or pump it. But this is my last one. I probably will not use these markers to border ATCs. Find another use for them. I do like the paint once it comes out. I do like it. I have no complaints about the quality of the paint. I just don't prefer to have to shake the marker. And that would be that way with any type of marker that works like this. You hear that little BB in there. Okay. I'm going to leave it like that. I see some glue coming out the edge here. I'm just going to wipe it off. And then I take my gray. This is a dark gray. I'm just going to put a dab of dark gray on it. And some light gray. Because this is shades of gray. I picked that term off of the, because I'm doing black and white photos. And then I'm going to do yellow, gold yellow, golden sunset. And just paint a background on the back here. I probably have too much, but that's okay. I'll just paint my drop paper in the process. This is craft paint. This is apple barrel craft paint, and I find it does dry fast. I'm very happy with how fast it dries. But I will use my heat gun on it too. And if I smear paint on the front like I just did, I don't worry about that. Why should I worry about something like that? It just adds to the charm of the ATC. And see, I'm getting some of that black from the pen, I believe. Okay, so I'm going to dry this fast. On these others, I have been writing with my fine line paint applicator, shades of gray, the number ATC a day 2017, and then after all this paint was dry, come back in and put in my name in the June of 2017. Because I want to complete this in this setting, I'm going to put my name on first with my R2 rollerball pen. Meridel Abrams, June 2017. That just helps document it. Then I've been using my fine line paint applicator. This has black paint in it, and it's really juicy. I keep saying it's really juicy this time. And then I write shades of gray. Let's get it started here. And here again, I find that when you're writing with this, if you're just free with your writing And don't try to be precise. It comes out a lot better than if you try to have beautiful handwriting on this, because you are writing with very juicy wet paint. In this case, I am. So just writing shades of gray, and then ATC a day, and 2017, and this happens to be number 30. And then I like to border it here again, very loose, not worrying about any mistakes, not trying to be precise here. I'm just going to give it a quick dry just to get the outer coat dry. Okay, now I'm going to put it aside up here to finish drying. Let's start with number 24, and I'll show you week 4. Kind, a little boy sharing the ice cream cone with his sister. Number 25 was when. And I really don't have a reason why I chose the word when. I needed a word. Let's go over here to 26. Was brave, a policeman, and the little boy speaking to the policeman. 27, journey. Just have a young girl there. 28 is hello. He's speaking on a phone. Back over here for 29, life. I actually have 2 young boys here. This young boy, you can't see it very well. I should probably outline it with my pen. He's actually holding a bat, and this young boy was standing at the fence looking in. 30 I just completed. Was mother. We just completed that one. I'm going to put it back over here to finish drying. 31 is brother. Just a young boy. Looks like he's thinking about something there. 32, wishes. He's wishing for, I don't know, new bicycle, I think. 33, think. This young girl was reading a book, and it looks like she's thinking about a story that she read. 34, laugh. She's laughing. And I believe this young girl is doing some painting there. I think I see some paint brushes in this cup. So they're painting a picture. 35 was relax. This young girl is knitting. She's got her knitting needles there. And 36 is friend. And they are swinging on a swing together. How fun is that? Now let's just turn these over, starting with 1. Here we go. Here's the entire set. 36 of them. How fun this project has been. Now I am going to mount them 9 to a page when I put them in my composite art journal. Yay! A really fun project. Thank you for watching, and I will see you on the next page.